I'm talking simple, basic English. I wanted the words of Jesus, where Jesus says, I am God, where Jesus says, worship me.
There is not a single unequivocal statement in the complete Bible where Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, himself says that I am God, or where he says worship me. I challenge any Christian, if any Christian can point out any unequivocal statement, any unambiguous statement from anywhere in the Bible where Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, himself says that I am God, or he says worship me, I, Dr. Zakir Naik, am ready to accept Christianity now.
I disagree with Zakir Naik and Sheikh Ahmed Deedat, who used to say that there is no verse in the Bible which indicates the Trinity. I do not deny that there cannot be any verse which can be used for the Trinity. But my point is more interesting. I say that even if I accept that there are some verses in the Gospel of John or in the Bible that indicate that Jesus is God, still the religion of Christianity is false because there Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions regarding the Trinity and the Bible and the religion of Christianity. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna tell you something that you are certain that I'm Muslim. Of course, it is obvious for many. So I disagree with Zakir Naik and Sheikh Ahmed Deedat, who used to say that there is no verse in the Bible which indicates the Trinity. Actually, in the Gospel of John, there are some verses which are difficult to interpret, and they can indicate that Jesus is God, although this is not the case because the Unitarians and the other Muslims interpret these verses in many ways. And so the verses can be interpreted, but I'm not sure. But I do not deny that there cannot be any verse which can be used for the Trinity. But my point is more interesting. I say that even if I accept that there are some verses in the Gospel of John or in the Bible that indicate that Jesus is God, still the religion of Christianity is false because there are many verses which contradict the divinity of Jesus Christ in the same Bible. And there are other historical contradictions as well which make the Bible a human book, a corrupted book. So, for example, the Gospel of John, chapter 17, verse... What?
Are you about to give me an example where Jesus denies being God?
Yes.
Okay.
I can give you many examples, but right now I'm going to talk about the Gospel of John, chapter 17, verse 3, where you badly failed to interpret this verse in your video, where you said that the Muslims could have a good point if the verse was this way, only the Father is the true God, but it says the Father is the only true God. But everyone laughed at you, the Unitarians and Muslims and everyone, because you just said something which didn't make any sense, because there is no difference between the two sentences. For example, if I say Avery is the only good student in the classroom, and later if I say only Avery Avery is the only genius student in the classroom, there is no difference between the two sentences. The word only is the case. So my question to you is, how can the Father actually be the only true God in any sense, when the mainstream belief of the Christianity and the Trinity is that the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are one true God in any sense? Okay, so can you reply, please?
Yeah, I'll reply. I want to start off by saying that I like your energy, and you might wake me up depending on how this goes. If I say 2 + 2 only equals 4, Does that statement negate other equations that also equal 4?
No, but that's not the case here.
Awesome. If I said only 2 plus 2 equals 4, would that negate other equations that equal 4?
No. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Okay.
No, but I'm just saying by the statement. Does the statement negate other equations? Even though it might be a wrong statement, but I'm just saying the statement itself. If I said only 2 plus 2 equals 4, does that statement negate other equations?
Not necessarily.
One second. Yeah. Not that I've seen.
I'll shut it and then grab your phone.
Oh, yeah, I just got it.
Say yes.
Ooh. All right, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Were you talking to the audience?
No, I didn't.
That was your opportunity to give some good dollar, man. All right. Only 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2. All right. Can you see the board?
Yes, I can see that.
All right. So this statement, only 2, well, hold on, let me actually do one more thing. Let me just underline the word only because that's where it matters. All right. So let's do it this way. Only 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Yeah.
2 plus 2 only equals 4. Are these two statements the same?
Not at all.
What's the difference?
Yeah. Only 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, this is not correct because we know 1 plus 3 also equals 4.
Very
2
good.
plus 2 only equals 4 means that the result of 2 plus 2 is only 4, nothing else. Not
Very
5, not
good.
6.
Very good.
Yeah.
So,
This is mathematics.
absolutely. So the word only changes what is being modified in the sentence, right? Whether the only is modifying the equation, 2 plus 2, or whether only is modifying the result of 2 plus 2, right?
Okay.
So this statement, only 2 plus 2 equals 4, this is a statement negating other equations equaling 4, which would also be a false statement, right? As you said.
Yeah.
But this statement down here is not negating other equations. It's just focusing on the result of the equation 2 plus 2, right? So it doesn't negate other equations.
But let me make a point very clear. That second equation is also negating something. It's negating that, for example, 2 plus 2 equals 5.
Exactly.
Okay?
So you're absolutely right. So this negates any other result of 2 plus 2, while this negates any other equation equaling 4, right? Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're getting somewhere. So the question is going to be, which statement did Jesus say? Did he say statement 1, like only 2 plus 2 equals 4? Or did he say statement 2, 2 plus 2 only equals 4? Did Jesus modify the person, or did he modify the nature of the person? Okay. And so this is what we got.
So can you explain, please, what is the difference between the only these two sentences? Why is it different to say that, saying only Father is the true God? How is that different from saying the Father is the only true God? Can you explain only these sentences?
I'm about to, yeah.
Okay. Because this is not clear from from mathematics. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and only this is a different context totally. Okay. Also, it is different because the word the is not present there. When we say 2 plus 2 equals only 4, and we say only 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, these are correct mathematical statements, but the word the is not present there. So this is a totally different context. Okay, I believe that.
Okay, we'll see. Let's work this out together. I think that we can actually work this out together and come to a nice conclusion. I have faith. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. So we have statement 1. Only you are the true God. Statement 2. You are the only true God.
Okay.
Are these statements identical?
Yeah, I see no difference at all. These are the same. It is the same. Okay, only the Father is the true God. And the Father is the only true God. I literally do not see any difference. And I would love to see a difference if you can prove.
I think that you're saying that you see no difference because I think that you want this argument to work for you. I think that you want this argument to be a denial of Jesus being God. And so therefore you're knocking out all kind of common sense.
This argument is not used only by me.
Well, whether it's by you or other people that are, that also try to do the same thing, it's still, so, all right. Is the word only in the same place in the sentence?
In this context, the word only is not in the same place, but the difference is just in some sequence.
So, okay. Does the word only change what is modified in the sentence?
What is modified? What do you mean? Like
what is being emphasized or what is being highlighted?
In the second sentence, true God, the word true God.
Very good. True God is being modified or emphasized in the second statement. Okay. What is being emphasized here in the first statement?
You.
Very good. So that means that these two statements are different. One is modifying the you. The other is modifying true God.
But how is the result different?
I'll tell you. Just like the result was different when the word only modified the equation, which was a statement negating the equations, while the statement 2 was a statement modifying the result of the equation. Similarly, statement 1 is modifying the person of the true God, while statement 2, the person of the true God, while statement 2 is modifying the nature of the person.
Okay, I want to ask you something. If I say only Avery is the genius student in the classroom, and if I say Avery is the only genius student in the classroom, will there be a difference?
Well, I think that talking about genius students, oh, brother, there's a bad echo right now. Hello. I don't know what you did, what you changed, bro, but I'm echoing now on your end. Hello. Ahmed.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
All right, testing. All right, it looks like something happened. All right. So asking me about me being the only genius in the classroom is not equivalent or analogous to us talking about a nature of a being and a person. Or
No, this is not the
talking about
point.
the modifying of the equation. When we're talking about what modifies, what's modified.
No, we are actually talking about the grammatical structure of the
Yes.
sentence.
So would you agree that the grammatical structure is emphasizing two different things in each statement?
Yeah, to us non-Trinitarians, the modification is definitely different in these two sentences, but still the result is the same.
Okay, I understand that you're saying the result is the same, but if something is being modified differently, then the result is not the same. If it's modifying you, the person, are the true God, while also this one is saying you are the only true God, I would agree that both. So this one is stating that only the person of the Father has the nature of true God. That's what it's saying. While this statement 2, is highlighting or emphasizing the nature of the Father as true God, and there's no other God. There's no God outside the Father.
Yeah, but the word nature is not mentioned there. He's saying God, not the divine nature. He's not talking about the divine nature. God is not a name of an essence or a nature only. God includes. Okay, did you hear? God includes. Yeah, God in any monotheistic religion includes a divine nature, but the divine nature is not the God Himself. Okay, just like your voice is not you yourself. My voice is not me myself. If I say your voice is bad for singing, I'm not saying that you are bad. Okay,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, the divine nature is not God Himself.
Look at this verse, brother. Can you read this? This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 8.
Okay, however, at that time when you did not know God, you were slaves to those which by nature are no gods.
So do you see how? So he's talking about how they were enslaved to false gods, idols and stuff like that, where these idols are not gods by nature, right? These are not true gods. They're not actually gods.
They are not gods at all.
Right.
This is what it means.
Exactly. So that's why he says, which by nature are no gods. But the true God is God by nature, right?
Yeah, the true God is God by nature.
Right.
And He is God in every sense.
Yeah. So God is in essence. The word God is not univocal. It can refer to the essence. So here, when he's talking about, however, when you did not know God, you were slaves to those which by nature are no gods. He's using God and referring to nature right here.
Okay.
So similarly, true God is a nature that the Father has, that the Son has also, and that the Spirit has. There is no other God outside of the Father. The Son is not another God outside the Father. The Spirit is not another God outside the Father. They are the true God. So him emphasizing that the Father is the only true God, meaning that there are no other gods other than the Father, that is not a negation of the Trinity. It's not a negation of the other persons being God.
That only helps if you say, okay, you have to listen. That only helps if you say that the true God is just a nature. But according to us non-Trinitarians, like to us Muslims and other religions, God is not just a nature. The true God means someone who created the universe, okay, who sent messengers, who sent books, and this God exists physically, okay, He has an essence, He has an existence. We do not know literally how is this existence, but he exists physically, not just in an abstract sense. He is not just in nature. He is not just in essence. He exists physically. So your argument, your interpretation only works if you say that God, the true God, is only a name of a nature, which makes God just an abstract thing. So this will make many problems.
No, what I did is I demonstrated to you that God is also used as a nature to refer to the nature, right? Which is what I showed
right?
you. So,
but Jesus did not say to the Father, "You are the only true God by nature." He did not say that.
That's what that means. He doesn't have to say you are the only true God by nature. He doesn't have to say that. If he says you're the only true God, I obviously by nature is in the phrase.
Yeah. But brother, when the verse is totally absolute, when there is no restriction in the verse, so you cannot add something by yourself. He's saying that the Father is the only true God. So according to him, he is the only true God in every sense, like in his nature, in his existence, in his essence, in his actions, in everything.
Yeah. All of that has to do with the nature of the. All of that has to do with the nature of the Father, which is also the nature
is
of the
only
Son.
one face of the thing.
Huh?
According to you, but that's the point. That's the point. That's why the verse John 17:3
the nature is what? You said the nature is what?
I'm saying that the nature is only one. I cannot say the word part, but you can understand that the nature of God is.
You're saying that the nature is only one person?
No, I'm saying that the nature is only one part or only one thing of the whole divine essence. The nature of God, like God is not just a nature. The divine nature is not God himself.
Hold on, something happened to your sound again.
Yeah?
What did you just change? Something happened to your sound. Now I'm echoing again.
Were you listening?
Something happened to your sound again.
What happened?
We can't talk, bro.